Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is video 2 of 2 for today.
But first, a word from our sponsors, us. Guys, subscribe to the Angry Joe Show. If you want to go above and beyond and form the backbone of the mobile infantry, check out our Patreon. We have a YouTube join button here. It all helps to support the show, helps us get through bits where we get demonetized, and just shows your love to the show and helps us continue making content. That's the biggest, most important thing. Helps us continue to do what we do here. Thank you once again for considering sharing with your friends and all that good stuff. Alex, and if you enjoy sharing stuff with your friends, make sure for you and your friends to watch us May the 9th. What the hell?
Is there more in
so
there? Did
gross.
you put more?
Did you put more bugs
looks like there's
in that?
more in there.
It's silkworm.
So this is a yearly thing that Alex has put together, and Joe
for charity.
does for charity. Which foundation is it? Still Lupus Foundation?
Lupus Foundation.
Yes, always Lupus Foundation. And what happens is these boys use the Wheel of Misfortune. And you get to spin the wheel, you contribute, donate, and things come up that are gross. And
Yeah,
you should put some good stuff. You got some good stuff on there, right?
So I was saying,
Listen,
No.
you need to put some good stuff on that wheel.
Yeah.
Just to give this man a break. Give him a break. They're all nasty.
They're not. Well, no,
They're
because we have one of the things on there is the every flavored jelly bean, and some of those jelly beans are good tasting.
Some toothpaste one.
Yeah.
I need the toothpaste one sometimes.
Yeah.
That's a bad one.
So come hang out, contribute to a good cause, donate for charity.
Oh, did you try that
and
candy?
Get some fun
I'm
stuff.
good.
If you guess the flavor, I'll give you $1.
No. It smells weird.
It does smell weird. I can't get it.
You have to eat it, and then you find
No.
out.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yes.
All right. This week, more than 19,000 NFT images briefly disappeared. Always makes me happy.
Did everyone get scared?
Yeah, but all the people that
$2 lost in value, right?
Well, they already lost millions and millions of dollars
Yes.
because this is what was called confidence scheme. You know, when someone is like, "Hey, this thing is worth a ton of money," and you're like, "Does it have a purpose?" And they go, "No, not really." And they're like, "So it has money. If we all say it has money, and I have to sign up 8 friends who all say it has money, and it has no purpose, and there's nothing behind it, and it's just a bunch of computer." Yeah, that's bad. And so all of these people lost their asses. But so people who were running these schemes didn't want to pay a bunch for hosting. And so they're changing some of the hosting back and forth. And so while doing so, there was a little error, and collection of 20,000 of these things just kind of disappeared, but they came back up when they went to a new server. But these things aren't going to last forever.
When things can just disappear that you paid money for and then reappear, it's hilarious.
Well, they're already trying to find out where it could be cheaper to host it because, like, we don't want to host it. This thing sucks.
Yeah, this
we're not making any money.
Because you actually don't own the image. You own the receipt to the image, which is hosted somewhere else. And if they want to stop hosting it, if someone doesn't want to keep paying for it,
it'd be lost.
It's gone, right? The only people that made any money were the people that were selling these things in the first place. Yeah. So that was funny. I like that.
They're still trying to do that, right? Ubisoft?
Ubisoft Quartz has not been taken down. So they're probably still going to... I mean, then Square Enix had some ones for, like, Final Fantasy. We'll see. Those companies make nothing but good decisions, though. Like,
that's true.
They're doing awesome. They always hit their sales expectations. Yeah. The streamer guy named Dr.Lupo was in an online chess tournament, and he cheated.
Why?
What?
So it was a $100,000 tournament. So this wasn't like a thing that he was doing while he was streaming. He just cheated, and according to reports, he was not.
What the fuck?
He's like okay at chess, but he like made some massive blunders, and then all of a sudden, a browser pops up on like a different screen, and now he's planning 30 moves ahead, and it's like, dude,
why would you do that?
Millions of dollars, probably. Popular, you know. I watched a stream for a marathon to realize a marathon is a piece of shit and probably needs to be delayed. And then the very next story is you're acting like this. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Did he say anything? He's like, oh, it totally wasn't me.
He said originally, I had a ton of fun of playing, but have decided to drop out of the event to help maintain competitive integrity for those involved. Because he's like, I wasn't cheating. I just had something else up, but it wasn't giving me an advantage. And then the people who were like running it were like, no.
No.
He didn't quit. He was fired.
Stop it.
Damn, so they called him out on his lie.
Yeah. So.
Gee. It's like, no, you were cheating. That's why you were gone.
Yeah, there was a lot of people who went to Reddit, and there's a lot of like explanations. It's just like, this is what his rating is. It's and then explaining it. But it's like, look, the guy's got enough money where this wouldn't be life changing, and there's a lot of people in the tournament where the money would be life changing.
Yeah,
So
so
I
stop
mean,
that.
it's like when you're cheating in a paid tournament, you're trying to steal from everyone else in there, and that fucking sucks.
Just say you're sorry, move on. Don't do something stupid like that.
Maybe don't.
I fucking like chess, and I fucking hate cheaters.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Yeah. Bad news for Platinum Games this week. Now, Platinum Games has put out a bunch, like the Bayonetta series, Astral Chains, Nier, Babylon's Fall, but we won't talk about that one. Last December we talked about one of the other founders that said that he was going to leave, and he's like, look, he said, if I was satisfied with Platinum, I wouldn't have left. And so he left, and everyone was kind of like, what is going to happen now? Well, the other guy, who is the director for the Nier series, Takahisa Tara, has left, and he's forming a new studio of his own. And so I don't know who's running this company anymore.
If I were them, I'd go with that guy.
Yeah, and so
leave with him.
That's what the last guy did. He's like, hey, I don't know what the people who are still working there want to do, but if I had this new company,
so perhaps expect a little quality drop.
I mean, Babylon's Fall. There's not. I mean,
that one doesn't count.
That one doesn't count. Yeah.
They even erased it. Right?
Yeah. So like the more recent Bayonetta and Astral Chains is like the other ones that people really like, but these are IPs that people absolutely love and care about, so much so that other game companies do their homages to these games, and they, like, these are big. And so for the two big guys to be unhappy with the company enough to leave and start their own, this is bad. So now we've got these floating IPs, and I'm just really curious what Platinum's going to do with them. But this is not a good sign for them.
Okay. Platinum may be done as far as the Platinum that we used to know.
Yeah, it's now like BioWare and,
and Bungie.
Yeah. Big news from EA this week. We talked a little bit about them. They always do real great stuff. And so this week they cut 200 jobs on top of 100 jobs from Respawn.
I just was talking about the record profits. You said EA, right?
EA.
Yeah.
So 300 people got fired. Total, and they also are going to.
This is the one from the Titanfall.
100 people from Respawn.
So I was really worried about this because I thought it meant Titanfall 3, but there's a small chance that Titanfall 3 is still in development, and this was actually a extraction shooter based in that universe. And then what I heard was that these teams are going to be assigned and go back to Apex Legends. But Apex Legends is done, man. We're done with Apex Legends. But EA thinks it's a sure bet they could do like an Apex Legends 2.0 and everybody will come back.
For a bit.
And I guess if you add in quads, if you add in sextuplets, something interesting. But if you're just doing Apex Legends new season, I'm not really interested in coming back.
Yeah.
And didn't you just fire one of the people that just finished creating an Apex Legend character? It was a writer that got fired for that new character that's about to come out.
Respawn's head is no longer there. Like,
oh my God,
Vince Zampella is now the head of DICE, and so like there's a lot of weirdness going on there. So who knows? But I want you to know that EA has given us a couple really great lines of corporate speak.
Oh, okay.
So as part of our continued focus on our long-term strategic priorities, we've made select changes within our organization that more effectively aligns teams and allocates resources in service of driving future growth.
Money.
Fired 300 people.
We need to make the shareholders get that 2 to 3% more. We need up, and it doesn't matter if you fuck your whole life.
We'll hire them again later
at a lower
rate.
Yeah.
Long term. I
don't
believe them long term. Aren't they like shutting down EA the men servers, the older ones?
Yeah. They want you to know we are treating our people with care and respect throughout this process.
Okay. Yeah, care and respect. Do not go back to your desk. Instead, we will have your stuff picked up for you and sent. And that's if you're lucky. Get out.
It's fun. Yeah, it sucks. And so we know that there was 2 early stage projects that were cut alongside all of these people being fired. And we don't know exactly what it is. There are heavy rumors that it was a Titanfall based extraction shooter, which I don't want any more extraction shooters. So, but Titanfall
there's not enough room for all the extraction shooters that are about to come.
Yeah.
And this year has 2 big extraction shooters that are about to drop. Arc Raiders and Marathon. Check out our Arc Raider coverage. Me and Alex played, and me and Joe played a little bit. I'll be crafting a video for that. Still can't get into Marathon. Requested keys even from the guy that was like AJ, like a long time ago, trying to get in contact. Can't get keys. So, I don't think they want to get people keys. You look at their numbers that are playing. It's like they're purposefully keeping
limiting it
really small.
Well, and you have to be like, oh, I love Bungie.
I love it.
It's my life, and
It's
I would
so
never speak.
good.
Yeah, we'll see. And then Respawn put out a big PR post, talking about how anyone who's ever worked on our stuff, we treat you like family, except for we just fired you because you don't fire people if they're your family and you're making record profits and you've got all these things coming. Because they're still working on the next Jedi Survivor game, and they're still working on apparently new Apex stuff. They've got plenty of stuff to work.
Your family until the project's done.
Yeah.
Then we're
You're like that
tied.
drunk uncle at Thanksgiving who uses words that no one's used in 30 years. It's like, can you not, those slurs? No, not at the dinner table. Come on. So that's how the kind of family they were treating them like. And so they're gone. So good. Another 300 people fired. You did great, EA. This is why everyone loves you.
They're making money.
Yeah. Hey, money. You use the magic word. Xbox Series X will now cost $600 as Microsoft is increasing the console and game prices across the board. Upcoming games will cost $80, while there's a $100 rise for 2020's Xbox Series X. Xbox Series X is also going up.
I did a rant on it. Go check out the fucking rant.
Did it get demonetized?
Yeah, it got demonetized initially. Then it got released, but it doesn't make any sense because I didn't bleep all the other curse words in there. I bleeped some of them. This is an ongoing joke if you know the Angry Joe Show. I don't know. YouTube is so fucking wacky. So right now it's good. But anyways, yeah. This is fucking crap. And
so when do we expect the price to go up again for the subscriptions?
Yeah,
they had already gone up.
They did.
Yeah.
Recently,
already gone up twice within the last year.
But I think it's going to go back up.
Yeah, PC Game Pass
more.
is what, $12 now with the crazy one, like the full feature one with cloud gaming is $20.
I'm surprised that Sony hasn't announced a price increase yet.
They did in the EU and UK already. We did 2 weeks ago.
But that's on other stuff, isn't it? It's not quite the same. I'm thinking that there might be a small chance that Sony's not gonna take that bait.
They are.
Okay.
It's Sony.
It's just coming later.
They're going to use that money to make bigger, better movies.
Oh
yeah.
It's like we need money to make movies. Like
based on video games?
Yep.
Please don't.
So I mean, well, I think that they're going to. They've always charge what the market will bear, and if everyone is saying that games are $80 now, I don't think they're.
Yeah, I truly think it's going to break the dam. I'm just surprised that more haven't announced right away because these companies.
Well, you're paying for quality.
Pretty,
it's great quality,
greedy.
Alex.
Yeah,
that's what I've been reading.
It's
comments.
It could be a sales strategy where Sony games are $70 throughout the holiday season because that's exactly when Microsoft plans on increasing theirs, and if Sony's are cheaper. That's a great way to
an NFL 2K versus Madden situation and undercut them and, make a little bit more money and then later on raise the price.
Yeah.
After this. Because they had already planned, when they make plans, they kind of usually stick to them. But if you want to make more money, they'll increase the price. We'll see if they follow suit and how many other people follow suit. Does Madden increase in price? Does EA increase it? Does Activision increase?
Madden has no right to increase or even be $70.
It would. You know what? I'm thinking about it now.
$70.
It wouldn't happen right now. They're like, you're baiting us. They want market. They look at what the market does. They're seeing a little bit of reaction to it. they want to see that first $80 Xbox game.
They're the
Let
only
that
show
thing
in
come
town,
out.
though.
They like numbers, so when Mario Kart comes out at $80, they're going to look at that. They're going to look at the Switch 2. They're going to look at the first $80 Xbox game. Then they'll make their announcement. So just be patient.
I think college football, my prediction, college football remains at 70. Madden goes to 80.
I think both of them stay the same. You
There's
can't do
got
one
no
without
reason.
the other.
I know they don't.
There's no
Money.
There's no reason. They're going to stay the same this year. They will increase the price next year because they haven't built that shit into their marketing. They haven't come up with the PR speak to justify that extra cost, and there is no justification for its current cost. So they know that might break the camel's back there. So then they're going to have to throw in some new feature next year, like I don't know what
Real
is it?
time.
The fucking
You press the button and it happens in real time.
depressing fire and depressing and depressing.
You
in
press
real
and it
time.
happens in real time
And
this
you
time.
press the button.
Because before there was a lag. This one is automatic.
Oh, I see. So it's new technology.
Yes.
You don't press the button.
With the $200 control.
You depress the button. Depress the button.
Oh.
New technology.
There you go.
Pay us $10 more because they're depressing.
I hate it. I hate it.
We'll see.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
All right. You
I think
there's
they can't increase the prices because I think they're already taking
70.
pre-orders. I think it was already announced at that price, and they were already starting. Because they do the bundle, they do this and that. So that's already. But I think next year we'll probably be talking about this again,
70.
and there will be another nuclear explosion happening in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
The last one you heard that was for the Xbox and the realization. Go check out the Angry Rant.
Yeah, I mean it's a big cost because if you want the 2 terabyte version of the Series X, it's $729.99 now. These are massive increases across the board. Typically speaking, these manufacturers would sell you an Xbox, would sell you a PlayStation, make little, if not net, like they would lose money knowing that they're going to sell you all the games, especially now that people are downloading their games and they are not losing the cost of produce the game, like manufacture the games and do all these and ship them to a store and share profits with GameStop and Best Buy, and they're still keeping all this money, so they're making even more money.
Exactly.
How do we know
All
they're
this
making even more money?
It's all fucking. This all we need to make more money. Rising market. Shut the fuck up. Rising
Just
market
send me
profits.
send me the
rising
goddamn
CEO
code. That's it.
Salaries. Anyways, Apex Legend is on season 25. Just so y'all know, I'm not interested in 26. I'm not interested in 27. You'd have to do something
God damn,
really
I didn't
crazy
know
to
it was
bring me
on.
back.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
It
care.
feels like it's been. We've been gone.
I've been over it for a
focused season.
long time.
Apex Legend Arena mode returns for a limited time in bow-focused Season 25. Arenas come back.
Limited time.
I wasn't
only.
there for the first arena. Big focus of Season 25 is the mode has not been seen in the game since the conclusion of Season 15 in February 2023.
Maybe we played that then.
Maybe. I don't remember Arena, but maybe man, that's been a long time. Arenas to go on for a while, round 9. To win an Arenas match, your team not only had to win 3 rounds, but also have 2 more total wins than the other squad. Okay, so it's like a little smaller.
I think that
The time has passed, EA. Like, you just have to come up with something.
Apex 2.0 is what they're going to do, I swear.
Yeah, I mean, it worked real well for Overwatch for a short period of time, right?
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah, okay.
People are coming back to it, yeah.
Find anything else?
No, that was there. Yeah, no, I did find, but I'm unsure if I could do it. Okay, there's 3 minutes of new gameplay footage from Mind's Eye. Y'all remember Mind's Eye?
no.
Okay, Mind's Eye was that game in one of the Game Awards that kind of looked like a Grand Theft Auto. It looked pretty impressive graphics, open world. It was cinematic. The guy's driving around a car, gets out of car, he started talking. Very Vin Diesel-ish without Vin Diesel kind of thing. New story-based single-player action-adventure game developed by Builder Rocket Boy will come out on PC on June 10th. There's no official gameplay trailer yet. However, YouTuber Punish shared a video showing 3 minutes of the gameplay. The video's still up, so I guess it's fine to show.
June
in this game.
10th?
And they have nothing.
And there's no marketing?
That's-
Yeah.
Isn't that
Sounds
weird?
like another. What was that? Days before? Or I forgot. what
Right,
that was.
because it looked pretty impressive, and so people were like, "Is this real? Like, what is this?" And
there's
I
no
don't-
marketing, and
the
it's coming out
3-minute
next
gameplay
month.
looks like what it is.
But that wasn't even supposed to be out.
In this
though.
game, Joe, you play as Jacob Diaz. Jacob is a
Jacob
former soldier with a
Diaz.
mysterious neural implant who's suffering from memory loss and
I'm just a
flashbacks.
beekeeper, but I used to be ex-British
His name-
military.
Yeah. So, you're thinking about Jason Statham.
Statham.
Dude, the
like, I'm just
working
a
man
working man.
is such a
But I used to
shit
be.
show. It's so bad. It's still like number 2 in the U.S. on Amazon. It's one of the worst.
Is it free on
Jason
Amazon?
Statham I've seen.
Behind. No, actually, that's
It's
Netflix.
like
I was
2
gonna
out
say
of 10,
behind
maybe
Madam
1
Web.
It's really bad writing. It's really embarrassing. I'd rather watch any other Jason Statham. Even the one we made fun of a long time with Pete the pilot.
The
Remember we
mechanic?
did that big old...
The
Yeah, I
Mechanic
think it
or
was the
something
mechanic.
like that.
Mm.
It's a mechanic.
I'd
But I
rather watch
used to
that.
be.
Anyways, so if you want to see what that game looks like, there's a video for it. Mind's Eye will use Unreal Engine 5. I guess that's why it was, kind of looking impressive.
Yeah.
And that...
I'll see if I
But-
can put it up. I don't
So
know.
at that price, gamers gonna have high expectations. Looks like $70. But if you expect a game as polished as CP 2077 or GTA, you'll be disappointed. I find that ironic because Cyberpunk 2077 was the least polished game when it first came out. I guess they're
Yeah.
referring to it now. But
Our game's not polished or very good, and we're not showing you very much of it, but give me $70.
Yeah,
please.
right. It's
It's
like,
the game
What?
is 1 month away from release.
I'm gonna wait
so
a couple
what's
of
going
weeks
on?
and be like, "Oh, server's down." It's like,
When the
okay.
fuck are they going to start releasing the more official gameplay stuff? So interesting. Anyways, could be a
cannot
sleeper
find it.
hit. Could be one of those games we make fun of for the longest of time. I'm excited either way. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to support our video sponsor today, Other Joe.
Us, me, and
Other Joe, eat that
drinking-
candy.
No, I'm gonna eat on Friday.
Yeah, we'll eat it on Friday. I'll save this for Friday. Save this for Friday.
Too
Come hang out with
stinky.
us for charity on
you gotta
Friday.
tell myself?
Save your money,
Those are-
Jenks.
Those
Come
are
bring
just
it on Friday.
Pecans. That's all it is. Just
Charity.
pecans on there.
You've eaten
right?
these before. You had these last year.
I know they're fucking gross.
Yeah.
God, this is really gross. Like,
They're just
I want
pecans.
to throw up right now
They're
just
just
looking
pecans.
at that. They look like
Pecans.
little cockroaches
No, they're
inside
not.
the liquid, and the liquid is cloudy, gross. Come check out on Friday, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.